guys, this is AruvaChan, and today I want to talk about something that really hits me hard every time I hear it. And it is something that I get told a lot, mostly by people close to me, which is why it hurts so much. But what I'm talking about is when you're just having fun, just doing your thing, and you get a little too rambunctious and somebody hits you with the "you're annoying" line. Now, I'm not saying it's not deserved, because a lot of the time I am not sitting in one spot, or I'm yelling, or I'm doing something weird. But as soon as they say it, as soon as it comes out of their mouth, I internally take a step back. And this isn't really about anything in particular. I've had a lot of really good friends who've never said that to me. It's just been kind of wearing on my mind, mostly because of the character I'm drawing. Now, this character, their name is Phos, or Phospholite, and that is a type of gem. And they're from a show called Hyoseki no Kuni, or Land of the Lustrous. Now, this show is a CGI anime, and it basically centers around this character right here, Phospholite. Now, in the beginning, they are the annoying little sibling, kind of. They're the annoying little sibling with high hopes and big dreams, and they are the annoying one. And it gets told to them in the show however many times, and they sort of want to prove themselves. So they often will ask their sensei, I guess, to give them a better job than the one they have, because they feel like they're not doing enough. And I won't really give a lot away because I kind of want you guys to watch it, but it's about these gem people who have to fight the people who come and invade their basically island, and the people are from the moon and they try to kill them. So Phospholite wants to fight them with all the other gems, but the problem with that is Phospholite is a very soft gem, in real life and in the show, so they can't really do much. And as the show goes on, you get about every gem calls them stupid or annoying or irritating or childish, and at the time they are. So they decide they want to be better. I want to be like my older siblings, so I'm going to try and do what they do, and I'm going to try and hang out with them. And eventually they get what they want. They end up being useful, but at the cost of their actual happiness and their innocence. And the picture I'm drawing is that stage in their life where they no longer have a bright and happy, shiny smile on their face. They are very, very sad and somber because of some things that have happened to them. They've lost people because of this childish desire to be like their siblings. So they became who they wanted to be, but once they became them, they didn't realize how much of a price they had to pay, because they are so much different than when they first began. And I know you're probably wondering, why do I keep saying they? It's because all of the gems are basically gender neutral, which is pretty cool, because they're just gems, they're not actual people. And there are more female looking gems, but a lot of the time Phos looks very, very much gender neutral. Half the show they look like a girl, and half of the show they look like a boy, so it's, it doesn't really make a difference. But they are the main character of the show, and I don't know, resonated with that, because right now I am younger Fos. I'm younger Fos because I still see the world in that bright, shiny light, and I still want to be better, and I still want to be bigger than who I am, and sometimes that comes across as annoying. And no matter how much I think about it, I would much rather see the younger Fos, the happier Fos, than the newer one, because they've lost so much of themselves. And even though they gained what they wanted, they aren't happy anymore. And they're not enjoying themselves, they're just doing what they need to do. And that kind of leads into my, I don't know, spiel. Yes, I'm annoying. I'm very annoying at times. I will sing loudly in my whole house, and I will sing over and over and over again, because that's just the kind of person I am. Like, I'll sing this same section of a song 200 times until I figure out what the rest of the lyrics are, and then I probably won't sing it anymore. I can't really help that. That's just like my brain. And when I get too, I don't know, happy, I become silly, and I'll laugh a lot, and I don't know, I'm just a happy, bubbly person underneath, you know, hard shell, I guess. Like, you have to crack the shell to get me to be annoying, but like, if I am annoying around you, it means I genuinely trust you, and if you don't think that's good, or you don't like the bubbly interior, it's kind of sad, because if I consider you one of my friends, or if I genuinely enjoy talking to you, like, my brother will call me annoying all the time, and I don't really care, because he's my brother. But like, if somebody I genuinely trust and like says something like that to me, it really hurts. And I am sensitive. I'm super sensitive, and I know this. I've been told so many times that I'm very sensitive, but I can't change that. And with me being annoying, or, you know, too excited, I'm excitable, I guess. Like, I'm a megaphone. Like, whatever you do, I can make it louder and more fun, which, you know, works with some people, doesn't work with other people. Like, my mom, she does not like me to be more loud and more fun, because it's like 1 in the morning. So I'm kind of whispering right now, but I can't turn that off. Like, it just ends up with me being sort of like a recluse, because I don't want to overstep my bounds and be too loud or too weird. And I figured that out recently, and it kind of hurts. It really does. It hurts when people tell you that you're annoying. Like, I'm 23 years old and people still call me annoying, which, you know, it's not really that big of a problem. Like, I know I'm definitely blowing this way out of proportion, but it's kind of been weighing on me for a few days. Like, I had a friend say something the other day, and, like, it was just something so small, but it was basically like, oh, you're so annoying, or whatever, and, like, that heavy feeling just came back, like, ugh, you think I'm annoying? So today I was kind of like, I don't know, I kind of took a step back, which I know I shouldn't do, and I need to get better at not stepping away, because I can't keep running away from my problems. But I know that's like my self-defense, and I know my friends don't like that. They don't like me stepping back, because they want to know what's happening in my life, and they want to know why I'm acting the way I am, and I will often try to tell them, like, hey, this thing you said made me feel bad, and I would appreciate it if you didn't say that, but I'd usually wait. Like, the other day, my friend said something, this is the same exact thing, he said something, and I was like, ugh, like, oh my, how could you say that to me? And, like, it was a night where he had to work early, which is most nights, and so I waited until the next day to, like, tell him about it, and he was like, oh, why didn't you just tell me? Like, I would have been okay with, like, not saying that, and I basically had nothing to worry about with that. And that's the kind of friends that have really helped me in this sort of mental progression, because I know my friends are super, super outgoing, super bubbly, and me, I'm little shell Sarah, that I curl up in my shell whenever I'm sad and whenever I'm scared, and I just do, you know, what I think is good for me, which is not good for me. I know it's not, but you know, it's just such a habit that I do it anyway. And I've definitely gotten a lot better about talking about my feelings, because I just genuinely need people to understand what I'm going through, because I've had friends where I just couldn't talk to them because we've gotten so far, like, down the rabbit hole, and they just didn't care anymore or whatever. So I make it a point to tell my friends now how I'm feeling, what they say makes me feel, and I tell them often, I say, if I ever say anything that makes you upset, you need to tell me, because I just literally don't know. Like, I've also been described as thick in two different ways, but you know. Mentally and physically thick, which is, you know, good and bad. But it takes me a while for me to get things, so this is not the reason why people find me annoying, is because I don't take social cues very well. So if somebody stares at me, I'll just smile and like laugh or like point at them or poke them or whatever, or hug them or tickle them. Like, I won't do that if they're not my friend. Don't worry. Like, I'm not gonna like come up to some random stranger and just be like, hey, 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 tickle, tickle, I love you. No, I'm not like that. I'm super shy in real life. No, I do this to my friends because I love my friends, and I genuinely want to make them laugh, want to see them happy, and when one of them says something really mean, it's like, like, I was just having fun. This is really awkward now. I remember when I was younger, I had a friend, I'm not gonna name her because she might still watch me. I was hiccuping at lunch one day, and if you know who I'm talking about, which you probably don't tell her. I don't like confrontation, please. We were at lunch, and I had hiccups. And I, like, had gotten a drink of water, and then I went into the cafeteria, and I, like, kept hiccuping. Like, it's not my fault, I'm just hiccuping, I can't help it. But my hiccups are pretty loud, like, it's like, whoop, whoop. And I can't help how loud I hiccup, or how often I hiccup. Like, my body just does what it wants. And I was, like, holding my breath and whatever. And, like, she kept saying, Sarah, go get a drink. And I would tell her, like, I already did. Like, it just isn't helping. It's not doing anything, blah, blah, blah. And after, like, 3 times of her saying, get a drink, she said, Sarah, get this through your thick skull. Go get a drink. And I was like, oh. What? Like, oh my god, like, I don't understand. What did I'm hiccuping, like, is it really that annoying to you? Like, oh my god, I just don't, like, that, like, because I remember that, it still has stayed with me, and I'm like, these videos are sort of like a therapy for me. Like, I need to talk things out because I've just kept things in for so long, and I festered, you know? You can't fester, you gotta talk to somebody about it. And I don't have enough money for a therapist, so I'm just doing this anyway. But, like, those kind of things, they stick with you, and you can't really get rid of that feeling that they gave you. And, I have some serious problems because of that. Like, I have huge trust issues because people have called me names. They've called me names, and it makes me feel sad. I feel like a baby complaining about this, but it really does. I'm such a baby. I really am. I'm a huge crybaby. Like, if anybody says anything mean towards me, I'm like, it's fine. Please don't look at me anymore. Like, I can't help it. I just don't know why. Like, I think I know why. I used to be such a tough kid. Tough in quotation marks. I used to be a tough kid. And I bottled everything up, and I was like, haha, no one can touch me, I have no emotions, which was very bad for me. Don't do these things, please. Don't bottle your emotions up. But I bottled my emotions up, and for the longest time I was like, this is fine, I'm a strong person, and I don't need emotions, blah blah blah. Take cares with you. You do need emotions. And if you don't let your emotions out, you become like me, an emotional wreck. And you cry at the drop of a hat. Like, I don't cry often. Like, I'll cry when I'm genuinely, like, sad. And I had a friend like me back in college who I couldn't take it after a while, because I was just like, I don't care about your emotions. You're irritating and blah blah blah. But at the same time, it was me. I was the one who was irritating. And annoying. That's such a huge thing for me. Like, I was called a Debbie Downer the other day because I was being realistic about something, and like, I take things so seriously. I do. I know I do, because I've literally been on guard my entire life, and any sort of comment that's thrown my way could be implied about something, like, oh, you know her, she does blah blah blah, like, she's half off the wall. Like, what does that mean? I don't know, but I'm on guard now, like, of course. But like, that kind of stuff makes me annoying, apparently, I don't know, probably, you know. I'm sure some people watching my videos are thinking, you are annoying because you complain too much. Oh, that's another thing. I do complain too much. I complain so much. These videos are literally just me complaining. I hope you can bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm not crying. I'm not actually crying. Please don't be sad. No, like, these kind of things, they super duper affect me. That's why whenever I get like a mean comment, I'm like, luckily, I've only had a few mean comments, and they were usually on, like, why are you using Photoshop? That's not a very good thing to use, or, like, you should stop saying like so much. And I can't. I don't know how. I'm trying. I really am. But that stuff carries. It really does. I try to take it to heart and change who I am, just like folks. And honestly, it just makes me feel worse about myself. And I'm hoping that talking through this kind of stuff makes me feel a little better, because I need to get away from bottling things up. It's just not good in general. And honestly, I think I have seen a change in myself recently. I've become a lot more outgoing, a lot more, you know, interested in other people, because I'm not so bottled up. I'm not so into myself, I guess. Does that make sense? I'm not so much in my mind, because I'm letting things out. I'm sharing with you guys everything that's kind of going on with me, hoping that maybe you'll have the answers I'm looking for. Maybe not. Who knows? Probably not, because I don't even know. And you guys are probably, what, like, from 10 to my age to 24 something? If you do know, I don't even know what I was asking, honestly. Like, am I annoying? Probably. Who knows? Am I asking about me being annoying? I can't even remember. That's how bad I am. But, I also need to stop saying, I've got my whole life annoying. I've been the annoying little sister. I've been the annoying classmate. I've been the annoying loud kid. I've been the annoying quiet kid. I don't think you can win, really, if you are the annoying person. And maybe it's just the thing where you have to continue to be yourself. And the people who find you annoying will just separate themselves, because they know you by that point. They know you're annoying, and they know you aren't worth their time, which I really hope that if I ever, you know, fully bloom, I guess, I hope that I can find some genuine people who enjoy me, and who enjoy listening to me and who enjoy listening to me complain and to enjoy listening to me rant like you guys. I need some of those. I need some really good. I need a group. I miss my group. My group didn't find me annoying. I was just part of the group. Maybe they did find me annoying. Now that I think about it, they probably did. But some of them didn't. I had some really good friends back in elementary and middle school, and moving just messed that all up. But are you annoying? I'm asking for a friend. The friend is me. I'm your friend. Are you annoying? I'm not gonna say you are because I don't genuinely know you, but like, I wanna know. Do people think you're annoying? What do you do that's annoying? Me, I apparently sing too loud and too often. Which, you know, it shouldn't be a bad thing that you're enjoying yourself enough to sing out loud. Like, I only felt comfortable enough to sing out loud past few years. Before that, I wouldn't have at all. That's probably why they think I'm annoying now. Like, she's so loud now. But I've always been loud. Like, when I was really sad in my life, I would try to watch funny stuff to, you know, accommodate for the lack of haha juices that are pumping out of my brain. So I would watch a lot of, like, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Because I love Whose Line. Oh my gosh, so funny. Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles, absolutely love it. But I would try to compensate because I felt like a sad sap my entire life. Not my entire life. For the moment or whatever. And I would laugh out loud at night. And the house we lived in wasn't very big. Like, maybe 50 feet was my mom's room and my little brother's room. And me sitting in the living room laughing at Whose Line stuff at 2 or 3 in the morning was not received very well. And honestly, like, that, being able to laugh and have fun at 2 in the morning, it definitely helped me in a lot more ways than one. And maybe I had to be annoying so I could deal, like, with whatever was going on with me. And, you know, for as annoying as I might have been, it definitely did help me. I genuinely did push through some stuff. And maybe I didn't work it out, but I survived. I coped. And honestly, that was enough for me at that point. I needed to stay afloat. And that was what did it for me. Was me being annoying in the middle of the night. Now, I don't think that I can change myself to the point of becoming a new person, because that's a slow and steady thing for me. Like, when I was in college, I had blonde hair, and it was almost buzzed, really. And I wore big baggy t-shirts because I hated the way I looked, and I, like, was really quiet and really awkward. So I didn't make a lot of friends at first, but after, like, a little while, I found a really nice group, and they accepted me in right away, and I genuinely felt like I could be who I wanted to be with them, and I started dressing nicer, and I started acting bubblier, and I genuinely enjoyed being around them, and I genuinely enjoyed hanging out with them. I still had that fear of being annoying, though. Like, it still carries with me. And I know I should drop that fear because it's not a rational fear. Because not everybody has told me I'm annoying. I've had a lot of people tell me that I'm really fun and I'm a lot cooler in person than they thought I was, because, you know, kind of from afar I look annoying or I act annoying, but up close I'm super chill and I'm super, like, lovey, and, you know, I don't want to change that, because that's not who I am. I am that annoying person. And I do care about people too much, and I do, like, I genuinely love physical attention. Like, if you give me a hug, oh my gosh, makes my day absolutely perfect. I really do enjoy it. And the fact that that's annoying to some people, really gets me, because if you tell me, if I'm hugging you and you tell me to get off you, it makes me feel so sad, because I just want to love you. Just let me love you, because you are my friend. Let me love you. I will absolutely, if I ever meet any of you guys, I will let you hug me, because I would love it. Absolutely love it. And I would never think it's annoying, unless you give me like a 20-minute hug, and then I might think it's annoying because I need to go somewhere, or I probably need to pee at that point. But honestly, like, anything like that, if you might be able to hear my cat purring. Anything like that, that doesn't make you annoying. It just makes you who you are. And if some people find that annoying, that's really on them. And, you know, these really are like therapy to me. Like, I worked that out all in this video, and I feel a lot better. Like, it's not me, and it's not them. It's their perception of me, which is, stop it. Stop. Get out of here, my cat. It's not me, and it's not them. It's their perception of me and my perception of them. And I do genuinely, I still get to a place where I can't trust people because of past things. Like, I'm so bad about this. I can't let people into my life unless I know for sure that they accept me for who I am. And I'm trying to push past that. I'm trying to push past me thinking that I'm annoying, or me thinking that I'm embarrassing. Oh my god, that's a huge thing for me. I think I'm embarrassing whenever I do anything. Like, my friend was dancing with me today, and I was like, no, I don't want to dance, because it's embarrassing. I should have just danced. I should have done it. Like, we were alone in my one friend's room, and we should have just, I don't know. It's another thing, like, because I think I'm annoying. You know, this definitely does help me. This feels a lot better. I feel a lot better. I don't know. It's hard to tell what makes somebody annoying to other people. Like, I genuinely have been trying to figure it out this whole time. And I don't. Sorry. My cat was getting in my dresser. Oh. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I don't know how to make myself not annoying to other people. So I'm just not going to. I'm going to be, this will be my New Year's resolution, because I haven't made one yet. And it's like January 15th, maybe 16th now. I'm going to try my hardest to be my genuine me. My genuine me, without, you know, making myself feel bad, or making myself feel like I'm not doing enough, because I am doing enough. And even though I am doing enough, I can do better. I can do better than just survive. I can thrive. And I don't need to hide in my shell anymore, because I've got people who genuinely care about me and who genuinely enjoy being around me. And that's a thing that I hope you all get. I hope you find that group of people who genuinely enjoy you and don't think you're annoying, or too loud, or too quiet, or too weird. Because it's not fun, and it's not cool to be around those people. Even though they think they're cool, which they're not. I hope you guys get that, because stepping into it is like, it's like stepping onto the spotlight on a stage. It's terrifying, and you don't want to be on the spotlight because you're shy, or you're not used to being up in front of so many people, and you're afraid you're gonna say something wrong, and half the time you will. You'll say something weird, or you won't remember what you're supposed to say, and you'll mess everything up. But you know what? You just gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Is this about being annoying anymore, or is this about messing up on stage? I don't even know. But you have to keep moving. You can't let one little thing you can't let it affect you. Because I have. And I wish I didn't. I wish I had just let it go, because I let it fester for so long, and it really hurt me. And I hope you guys don't do the same thing as me. I hope you learn from this to not bottle up your emotions and tell your friends how you're feeling. And if you can't tell your friends how you're feeling, maybe look for new friends. Look for better friends, because your friends will genuinely care about how you're feeling or what you're doing, or you know, they'll just want to be around you in general. All right, I think that's about it for me today, because I'm pretty tapped. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. There's tons of other ones that I've made so far. There's probably about 6 or 7, maybe even 8 so far. And if you are subscribed, make sure to click the bell so you get the notification of whenever I'm uploading. I'm gonna upload a really nice one on Saturday, I'm hoping. I'll give you a little info on it. It's a mermaid. Whisper, whisper. But let me know if you had anything like this happen in your life. Have you been called annoying? Let me know. Alright, that's it for me now. Bye!